Rihanna is one of the most iconic musicians out there and had her music career blossom in the early 2000s, all the way through 2016. Despite her beauty, amazing singing ability, and star power, Rihanna ventured out to a different path and became one of the most successful business moguls in the beauty and clothing industry. She integrated her celebrity fame and creative ingenuity in makeup and lingerie, and infused it with inclusivity of all body types and skin colors, which were her key ingredients to her success. And with all that under her belt, she is now a billionaire. Hi, welcome to YouWannaWatch, and in this video, we're going to talk about how did Rihanna become a billionaire. Fenty Beauty. The value of Fenty Beauty, which Rihanna launched in 2017 in collaboration with luxury goods company LVMH or Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton, is estimated to be $1.4 billion of Rihanna's net worth. From the start, it was clear that Fenty Beauty was more than just a money-making scheme. Makeup fans praised Fenty Beauty for shaking up the shade range game with the release of the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, which was initially available in 40 shades and will be expanded to include an additional 10 shades later on. Fenty Beauty's goal was to appeal to all types of women with all skin types. In 2017, Rihanna told Refinery29, "In every product, I was like, there needs to be something for a dark-skinned girl. There needs to be something for a really pale girl. There needs to be something in between." Available online and at Sephora stores, which are also owned by LVMH, the products were an instant success. By 2018, its first full calendar year, the line was bringing in more than $550 million in annual revenues, according to LVMH, beating out other celebrity-founded brands like Kylie Jenner's Kylie Cosmetics, Kim Kardashian West's KKW Beauty, and Jessica Alba's Honest Co. While cosmetics sales slowed during the pandemic, beauty companies are still worth as much as they have always been. Larger beauty conglomerate stocks, such as Estée Lauder and L'Oreal, have recovered, reaching all-time highs and trading at 7.5 times annual revenues. Meanwhile, independent brands such as Beautycounter and Charlotte Tilbury signed billion-dollar deals with investment firms in early 2021. That was fantastic news for Rihanna. According to Forbes, Fenty Beauty is worth a conservative $2.8 billion due to the impressive multiples at which beauty companies trade. And all indications are that the company will continue to expand. In its 2020 annual report, LVMH stated that Fenty Skin, which debuted on July 31, 2020, was off to a very promising start and generated unprecedented buzz, while Fenty Beauty maintained its appeal as a premier makeup brand. Although the brand's success was undoubtedly aided by its founder's massive fan base and LVMH's support, Fenty Beauty is far from being a celebrity beauty brand. It sparked a heated debate about unrealistic and Eurocentric beauty ideals that have for far too long been the norm in the beauty industry. Fenty Beauty was named one of Time magazine's 25 inventions of the year shortly after its debut, and the Fenty effect quickly took hold. Beauty brands, large and small, began broadening their shade ranges to accommodate a much broader range of skin tones. Whereas 6 or 8 shades may have been the norm previously, 40 shades quickly became the new standard. Fenty Beauty made more than $100 million in a month. Savage X Fenty. Fenty Beauty isn't Rihanna's only billion-dollar brand. Savage X Fenty, her lingerie line, raised $115 million in funding in February at a $1 billion valuation. Blue-chip investors include J. Marcy Z's venture partners and private equity firm L. Catterton as shareholders. According to Forbes, Rihanna owns 30% of the company. According to reports, the latest round of funding will be used for customer acquisition and retail expansion. Savage X Fenty, like Fenty Beauty, was lauded for redefining inclusivity by designing lingerie for women of all shapes, sizes, and colors in an industry that has long favored excessively slim figures and white bodies. Savage X Fenty's bra sizes range from 32A to 44 double Ds, while its sleepwear sizes range from XS to triple XL. In an interview with Vogue, Rihanna explained how she's using Savage X Fenty to promote female empowerment. Lingerie is not just about exploiting the female body, it's about celebrating it, and that's what Savage X Fenty is all about, she said. Savage to me is such a powerful word, especially for women, you know. Women are usually looked at as weak and needy, and Savage is just that different woman. Rihanna does not turn everything she touches into gold. In February, LVMH and Rihanna confirmed to Forbes in a statement that they had closed down their other venture, a high-end fashion and accessories house called Fenty. Fenty, which debuted in 2019, sought to expand Rihanna's brand of inclusivity by offering styles in a variety of sizes. However, the high-price line, like many luxury fashion brands, suffered during the pandemic, releasing its final collection in November 2020. In 2020, Savage X Fenty saw revenue growth exceeding 200% and increased its active VIP member base by over 150%. By February 2021, just 3 years after the brand's launch, Savage X Fenty hit a major milestone as it reached a $1 billion valuation. The milestone followed a round of Series B funding that raised $115 million for Savage X Fenty's upcoming expansion into activewear. Rihanna currently maintains a 30% ownership stake in her lingerie brand. Music career. Although her businesses account for the vast majority of Rihanna's wealth, her music career provided her with the fame and status that aided the success of Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty. Rihanna was only 17 years old when she released Pond to Replay in 2005, after landing an audition with American music producer Evan Rogers while on vacation in Barbados with his wife. Rihanna has won 7 MTV Video Music Awards, 8 Billboard Music Awards, 9 Grammy Awards, and 13 American Music Awards for her 8 studio albums, which have sold over 250 million records worldwide. She has sold more than 60 million albums and 215 digital downloads of her songs throughout her career, making her the biggest digital selling artist of all time. However, because Rihanna doesn't have songwriting credits on many of her tracks, her actual cuts for each may be smaller than you might imagine. The cost of some of Rihanna's other songs for composition and production from start to finish, specifically Man Down, was over $1 million. Rihanna gets her cut only after the record label recoups their investment. Rihanna's fees to feature on other artists' songs hasn't yet been reported, but to get a general idea, Nicki Minaj reportedly takes home $500,000 per guest verse, so you can imagine it would be in the same ballpark. We Found Love featuring Calvin Harris is Rihanna's best-selling song, moving more than 9 million units worldwide. Anti sold 11 million copies worldwide when you include streaming. It was largely bolstered by hit single work as well as tracks Love on the Brain, Needed Me, Kiss It Better, BTCH Better Have My Money, and 4-5 Seconds. Umbrella sold more than 6.6 million copies worldwide, but before Riri could get her cut of that massive payday, it had to be divvied up among numerous others, notably Ryder the Dream, who reportedly made at least $611,520 from the track. Rihanna's income per show is determined by attendance, and fortunately for her, people love lining up to see her perform. As of 2016, Rihanna reportedly commands a $1 million performance fee. According to Billboard, Rihanna earned a cool $25 million for her 2016 Anti-World Tour, which included 40 shows, thanks to a partnership with Samsung. Rihanna's Diamonds World Tour was the highest-grossing tour of 2013, grossing $140 million in ticket sales. Rihanna, on the other hand, hasn't released an album since 2016's Anti. Instead, the Barbadian singer-turned-businesswoman has spent the last 5 years focusing on her successful beauty empire. Fans may be disappointed by Rihanna's sudden lack of releases, but from a financial perspective, there's no denying that her career shift has been an incredibly savvy move by the superstar. With a 2016 net worth of $307 million, Rihanna has made over $1 billion in the space of just 5 years. We are nearing the end of our video, but before we proceed, we would like to ask you to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/c/YouWannaWatch2022 and follow us on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/YouWannaWatch. Okay, now back to the story. Rihanna's net worth. Rihanna is now worth a whopping $1.7 billion, according to Forbes' most recent estimates, making her the wealthiest female musician in the entire world, not to mention the second richest female entertainer. Meanwhile, Celebrity Net Worth reports that Rihanna earns around $70 million per year and that she has millions invested in a slew of expensive homes, including a $13.75 million mansion she purchased in Beverly Hills in December 2020. She also owns a $14 million penthouse in Manhattan, New York. She also purchased a house in West London in order to be close to her work with the Fenty label, which cost $7 million in June 2018. Rihanna House in her hometown Barbados is built on 10,000 square footage land with numerous luxurious amenities. It has 5 bedrooms, a private beach, 24-hour concierge, few balconies, gym, and a beautiful garden in the mansion. From 2013 to 2017, Rihanna paid a reported $50,000 per month to rent a penthouse in Manhattan, New York. She then moved to England, where she rented a home in West London for $20,000 per month. In October 2014, Rihanna paid $5.54 million for a condo in Las Century City neighborhood. In 2017, she bought a home in the Hollywood Hills. About a year after buying the property, she had a frightening break-in. 6 months later, she listed the property for sale at $7.5 million. Rihanna has given a ton of money away too. Forbes reports that she's donated upward of $8 million to coronavirus relief efforts alone. Back in 2019, Rihanna gave tea to the New York Times Style magazine and provided a bit of insight into how she thinks about her fortune. "The money means that I can take care of my family. The money means that I can facilitate the businesses that I want to. I can create jobs for other people. My money is not for me, it's always the thought that I can help someone else. The world can really make you believe that the wrong things are priority, and it makes you really miss the core of life, what it means to be alive. It could literally be walking outside in the sun. That makes me happy." Acting gigs. With everything going for her, another thing that contributed to Rihanna's wealth is her acting gig. Her roles, or cameos in movies like Bring It On, All or Nothing, Annie, Battleship, and her appearance in Ocean's 8 perhaps solidified that she is worth more as an actor than an ordinary celebrity cameo. Ocean's 8 grossed $140.2 million in the United States and Canada, and $157.5 million in other territories, for a total worldwide gross of $297.7 million, against a production budget of $70 million. Though it is not revealed how much exactly Rihanna earned, it is safe to say that she got a hefty piece. Rihanna also plans to do more movies and is said to be starring in future movies like Nomadland, The Father, Judas and the Black Messiah, The Trial of the Chicago 7, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Promising Young Woman, One Night in Miami, and Soul. So what's next for Rihanna? Currently, there is no news of her next business venture, and after her cosmetics brand Fenty Beauty made her a billionaire in 2021, Rihanna stands to make just under another $1 billion from her lingerie company Savage by Fenty, so it could be that the star could be just taking a breather. But knowing Rihanna, we're sure that her mind is cooking up another successful business idea to add to her empire. And in terms of her music career, Rihanna confirmed that she has new music that is definitely on the way. What do you think about Rihanna's billionaire status and her massive empire? Did we miss anything that you think should have been included? Let us know your thoughts by writing a comment on this video. If you're interested in our other videos, just hover over the videos and just press play. Until next time, watchers, thank you for watching our video.